Alright, this is the 50 kilovolt relative potential setup. Single variac, it's a 220 volt variac, which means all the numbers on it are half what they should actually be. So 60 volts is 30 volts, so on. I turned it on already, and I only ran it up to about 60 volts at 125 V there, and it ruined the voltmeter, the AC voltmeter on the 120 volt side. Now it stays well below zero, and I don't know what the heck. It was just from running at about 60 volts, so about half potential, which probably put out about 25,000 volts. So let's see if I can get you from this angle. You get total setup. So let's see, this is 1 10 kilovolt oil ignition transformer. There's another one over here, right there, right? Other than that, they're the exact same configuration. These are 2 CL, 2 FM diodes. Each of the capacitors are 3300 PF, 16 kilovolt rated capacitors. And then it's just set up in a full wave bridge rectification configuration, which is actually a quadrupler full wave bridge rectification configuration. It was the only way I found that I could get close to 40,000 volts, and it actually jumps to about 50,000 volts at full potential. So the wire back here, this is the negative side, and that's just determined by the diodes. They're all set up to point negative over here, and positive comes all the way around over here. And it's the same on this side, so negative at the back, diode string brings it all around, the positive up to the front. So the negative is shorted together. The positives are stretched over this V gap, which is a little over 8.5 inches. Slightly, it's got a small metal electrode. Those are just fan shrouds, right? Some old PC hardware. Another fan shroud up there on the bottom of that to hold it up there with a little nail type screw thing in the middle. So that's all that's in there, and that's where the 2 positive sides are coming out and wired to. So it comes out here and is wired to the bottom plate for positive on the left. Comes out of this side, wired to the top for the positive on the right. And right now it's set up so that the variac controls both simultaneously. These are the 2 inputs to the 2 oil ignition transformers. So when it gets turned on, let's see, plug it real quick so you can at least hear the buzz. Flip this on. Okay, so the volts aren't going to register, but you'll hear a buzz sound as it all picks up. There we go. That's at the 30 VAC mark. Voltmeter isn't registering. Volts ACN. That's almost to 60 volts. I'm pretty sure you can hear that buzz. Dial that back down. Turn it off. It's off. You can still hear the residual buzz as it bleeds off. Right around 60 volts, man, the thing has a bump in that buzz that amplifies, the buzz amplifies. And I'm not sure what that is. So I haven't taken it all the way up to 120 volts yet. But, you know, that's the configuration for now. And that's the gap. So all that potential is being stressed over that middle area, which in reality is probably not exactly true. It's probably stressing between here more, because that's a lot less than the 8.5 gap distance up there. So once I let that bleed off, I probably need to adjust this side so that it points straight up and has at least that big of a distance, and then this gap actually needs to be made smaller. So anyway, there we go. Next will be experiments with this.